Happy slaves are perhaps the bitterest enemies of true freedom. You see, happiness is not the end reward or a final destination you get to after combating everything wrong with your life. It works out miraculously in financial planning and investing to be the kid who eats the dry cookie part first to leave the best chocolate-filled bite for last. A study was conducted on a group of children in which each of them were given a chocolate bar, and the condition was that if they didn't eat it right away, they'd get another one. The kids who showed patience and delayed the satisfaction of immediately munching on the chocolate in the hopes of getting another one went on to be extremely successful in their professional pursuits, whereas the impatient folks found misery and discontentment throughout their adult lives. That said, life and the finite presence of happiness in it don't really work that way. It's both fascinating and unfortunate how the human brain works, delaying happiness because one hasn't reached his or her ideal final form yet. Ultimately, there is no such thing as final form or a destination one must reach to feel worthy of happiness. Such a place simply does not exist. And some of us may never get to feel true happiness because of this one simple fact. It's very typical for us humans to view life as an optimization checklist, where one must just live to check all the boxes and unlock a supposed safe haven where happiness is granted. Such a safe haven simply does not exist. One is born without consent, put on earth to suffer, as to deal with the ignorance of fellow mankind, and yet happiness is the final reward for all this? If you view life this way and navigate around with this approach, you'll find life to be a shallow, underwhelming mess. If that's you and you're content with such an approach, my condolences. There is no fixed amount of suffering or misery you must go through to ascend to a rank that deems you worthy of happiness. We say, I'll feel fulfilled and accomplished once this is done, while all that's being done is a waste of your time on earth chasing after a rank that doesn't exist or trying to feel worthy of something you already meet the criteria for. Of course, such a criteria never existed. Now, you might ask, how can one feel safe enough to be happy? And to that I say, you, by nature, can't. Because of how human psychology works, one will probably never feel safe enough to be truly content and happy. This one tragic truth is as imminent as death. But at the same time, one doesn't need to. I think Vincent van Gogh misspoke when he said, "If I'm worth something later, I'm worth something now, for wheat is wheat, even if people think it is grass in the beginning." I think this quote of his can be modified to, "If I can be happy later, I can be happy now, for there is no stipulation for happiness, even if people think there is."